space. We talk about forex related stuff, the mistake I've made, and most important, the lesson that I keep making every day so that I can share with you. If you find value in this video, kindly hit that subscribe button, comment, tell me what you think, and you're almost heading to 1,000 subscribers. So thank you so much for the love. I really do appreciate. Now, in today's video, or in today's lesson, I want us to do I want to be doing something like lessons that I can just be sharing. This is not for people who have who have 10 years experience. No, this is for that person who is starting out. Like in my case, when I was starting out, I never started from the basic, and I know so many people we started from knowing the strategy even before knowing the basic of what, like the introduction part. We never had that chance. We were just so eager to know how to make the money, how to learn the strategy, but we never even knew how pairs, the types of pairs. We never knew those basic. The basic one, you just like started with chapter 50 instead of starting with chapter 1. Now, in today's lesson, and I don't want to make it to be too long, I want us to learn the three types of a chart. There are so many types of chart, but let's just learn the three that they are commonly used. And I know people they don't know we have so many types of chart, but in this case, let us learn the three types of chart. How many types of chart do you know? I know people they know like one. So many people they just know one type of chart. They just think we have one type of a chart, but there are so many people there are so many types of chart because we are different, and the way you can analyze the chart, maybe the way you want to see the chart is not the same way I'll see the chart. Now, even before we come to the types of chart, what are these charts? Why do you call them chart? We call them chart because they represent the different currency over a specific period of time. They tell us if this currency is buying or if it is selling over a specific period of time. It can be in form of 4 hours, daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. That is why we use the chart to know how the currency is doing. Okay. And the first type of a chart, we call it a line chart. And this one, I love it a lot because when I'm analyzing, it helps me to know as much as I'm using the candle, it is also important to know when I'm using the line. Let me just write it line chart. When I'm using the line, it is quite easier compared to the candle because it doesn't talk much. It just tell you clearly this is a line, this is where the market is heading, but it doesn't show you the opening and closing of the market. And a good example, when you come to this part, to the trading view, I know by now if you already a trader, by now you already know about trading view. So when you come to this, when you come here, you'll find that there are so many things, but I'll do a video about the trading view. So when you place a line chart, all your candles, they look like a line. You see, this is how a line chart looks like. It doesn't show you where the market open, close, but it tells you, like for example, in this market, it tells you like the market is buying because you can see the line. It is going up. It is quite a straight line. It's not exactly a straight line, but it is telling you the market is buying. So even if before even you go to the candle, at least you have an idea, oh, the market is buying now before you combine the support resistance, the double top, double bottom, all those, before you combine all the analysis. That is how a line chart looks like. It is simple and easy, but it doesn't give you all the information. Okay. Another type of a chart that you have to know, we call it a bar chart. The second one, we call it a bar chart. A bar chart. And in this one, when you just place at the bar chart, you'll see all your candles. They will change, and this is how they look like. Can you see? To be honest, I can't I can't read anything. I don't know which one is bullish, which one is like I can't read this kind of a chart, but there are people who uses this kind of a chart. And in this one, like they just look like, I don't know, plus rectangle, I don't know, like I can't just read this kind of a chart, but this is another example of a chart that there are so many people, there are people who uses this kind of a chart and they understand. But as for me, I can see like there are something like a box, I don't know, but that is the second type of a chart. And the last type of a chart that I believe it is most commonly used, we all know by now. That one is the Japanese candlestick. That one is the candlestick. That one is so commonly used. Candlestick chart. We call it the Japanese because I kind of hear that it was started from the Japanese. You know, the Japanese, they invent a lot of things. So I think it was discovered by the Japanese. That is why it is called the Japanese candlestick. And when you click the Japanese the chart, you see the candles becomes like the candle. Why do you even call it a candle? Because it is similar to the candle that we use when you don't have light, you use a candle. So you see it looks like a candle. And in this case, again, you have to understand, even if it looks like a candle, this candle has three parts. All candles, like mostly, they have three parts. And this part, let me draw for you. And I'll do again a video about I'll do a video about the types of candle because there are so many types of candle. We have more than 10, like there are so many. Let me try and reduce this. There are so many types of candle. Let me try and make my chart. It has become extremely big like this. You know, when I'm teaching you, I'm also like learning for myself. I'm not good in drawing, by the way. I'm not good. So, but the point is, at least you can understand what I'm trying to show you. And this one should be here. So all the candles, they have, just a moment, my net is a bit slow. So all the candles, they have three parts. Let me call this one a green candle so that it can be easier. And the candle has three parts. The first one we call the upper wick. This is the upper shadow, this wick. And the middle part of the candle, we call it the body. It doesn't matter if the candle is big or small. It doesn't matter. It is the body of the candle. And the last part, we call it the lower wick or the lower shadow. All the candles, they have three parts. And even if you come to this chart, to this pair, you can see we have different type of candle and they speak volume. There are so many, by the way, there are over 20, but you don't have to learn all of them. You have to know like 3, 5, and you are good to know. You don't have to learn to have so many types. No, like we just have to make it as simple as possible. The simple, you know, the most important you are compared when you know you have a lot of information, it gets confusing sometimes. Now a good example of a bullish candle is this one. Can you see this candle? This is a very good important of a bullish engulfing candle. Why am I saying it is a bullish engulfing candle? The reason why I'm saying this one is a bullish engulfing candle, it is because this candle has engulfed. You see, it has engulfed this candle. It has eaten the whole of this candle and the previous candle. It has already eaten it, like I can say, it has swallowed, it has engulfed, it has covered. If I can just put it like that, it has covered the previous candle, and you can see from there, can you see the movement after covering them? There you can see the movement of the candle according to the analysis that was done during that time. So you can see after this bullish candle showing there is a lot of buying potential, so the market was clearly moving upward. Another example of a bearish candle, an opposite of a bullish candle, we have a bearish candle. Like whenever you know this is a bullish candle, the opposite will be bearish. It is If you know you are buying, there's a time you'll be selling. So the moment you know how to buy, then you can also know how to sell. So this is another good example of a bearish candle, because you can see this candle, but according to this where the market is, by then the market was around at the support. So this is a very big candle and it shows a lot of selling potential. So that is a good example of a bearish candle. Then we have candles like marubozu, like the three types of candle that I love, more. I love three types of candle. That is a bullish engulfing candle. I've said that is a candle that swallows the other candles. Can you see this candle? A very big candle that is swallowing the other, that is engulfing, if I can put it like that, that is engulfing the other candles, and the opposite is a bearish engulfing candle. It swallows the other, showing there's a lot of selling potential. Another type of a candle that I love a marubozu candle, and in this type of a candle, it has a big body and it has no wick. It has no wick, show telling us there is a lot of buying or selling potential. Can you see this candle? This is a good example of a marubozu candle, although it has an upper wick, but at least it is kind of a good example of a marubozu candle, showing there is a lot of selling potential depending on the session that the market uh, was in, and it shows that the market has the potential of selling or buying. And the last one, we have rejection candle. Those are the candle that shows the market does not want to move further beyond that place, or you can use a pattern like we have a morning or an evening star. But for now, at least you know there are so many types of candle. I'll do a video about those types of candle. And again, when you come back to the chart, it doesn't end there. You see, there are so many types of candles. Let me try to put one by one. Whenever you place that type of a chart, you can see how the market looks like. So it is up to you to decide which one do you want. Do you want the Japanese? Do you want the line chart? But as for me, I always prefer the candle, the normal candlestick, the Japanese, and the line chart. Whenever you place this kind of a candle, you see this is now the normal candle that we use. Most of us, we understand this language of the Japanese candlestick. And when you place this kind of a candle, you see how the candles look, they looks like, just a minute, how the candles looks like. There are so many, like it just depends. Can you see another type of a line chart? There are so many. The one that you want to use, there's so many, like the box. There's so many types of all this one. Heinekesh, I don't know how to pronounce that word, but whenever you just place any type of a candle, it represents how the market is moving over a period of time. Okay, you can just try. You go and open your laptop, try to find to see these types of candle, how they speak, how they are, whatever they are saying, so that maybe you can just try and understand what the market is saying. My net is a bit slow, what the market is trying to say. So again, thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you've learned something. Let me try to put again that Heineken. Or is it Heineken? You know, English is not my first language. You see how this Heineken actually they look like, I don't know, they I don't know how they look funny, but anyway, that is how they looks like. The hollow candles, they don't have anything inside. They just show there. If it is the green, it just show the green color. The red, it is completely covered. There are so many, like you can just go through these lines and you can see if you want the line, if you want, hey, there are so many. Oh my good, oh Jesus, there are so many. But I'll just remain, why is this thing saying like this all the time? I'll just remain with my normal candlestick because I understand best and I'm used to this. And again, you know, again, you can also change. I'm talking a lot today. You can also change this color. It doesn't mean that you can just stick with this red and green color that they come with. You can add the color that you want. If you want your your candle to be green in color, you can still add. There's so many things you can do around with the candles. I don't want to change mine. I just love it when it is in the same color. You can just change. You go to the setting. You can choose the color that you want. If you want your candle to be red and green, the green and what, you can just choose the color that you want. There's so many things you can do, but I just don't want to do that. But it is up to you to change or to do whatever you want with the candle to your satisfaction. That is why we have the trading view, so that we can do all these things, for us to analyze and to know where the market is heading to. So thank you so much. Hope you've learned something. Hope now at least you know we have three types of candle, and you can use the one that you want. You don't have to use the specific one, the common one that is mostly used by all the people. You can use the Japanese candlestick, you can use the bar, you can use the hollow. All those one, you can change the color of the candle, you can put them to be red and green, black and white. All of that, it is up to you to use, and it is already done for you in the trading view. So thank you so much for watching today's video. Until next time, bye bye.